Hello everyone! We're back with another revision to another lesson, which is the circle. To begin with, let's start with the parts of a circle. We have first the center, which is the point where all of the distances from the center to any point on the circle are equal. Then, the segment joining the center to any point on the circle is called the radius. And if we wanted to join any two parts of the circle passing through the center, then this segment is called the diameter. Now, if you notice, the diameter is made up of two radii. This is the first one marked in white, and this is the second one marked in white as well. You notice that this diameter is made up of two radii. So if I wanted to write the formula, or if I wanted to represent the diameter in terms of the radius, I can write diameter is equal to radius plus the radius. So, instead of writing radius plus radius, I can simply write 2 times the radius. Instead of repeating radius twice or adding it twice, I can just replace it with multiplication and say that the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. And like this, I would have derived my first formula. And the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. Now, what about the radius? If I wanted to write the radius in terms of the diameter is 2 times the radius, which makes the radius half of the diameter. Correct? It's only half or a small part, which is half of it, of the whole segment of the diameter. So if I wanted to represent it, the radius is equal to the diameter divided by 2. Let's see an example where we can use one of these two formulas. Let's start with this. Let's start with this example. If I said that the diameter is equal to 8 centimeters, and then I asked you to find the radius. Now, to begin with, we have to figure out which step or which formula we are going to use. If we look at the first one, we have the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. But in this one, the first one, we use it when we want to calculate the diameter. Here, the diameter is already given. So it is not the first one. Now, remove the first one real quick and move to the second one to use it, because the second one says radius is equal to diameter divided by 2, and this is what I want to find, the radius. Now, writing the formula, radius is equal to diameter divided by 2. The first thing I do is I replace the diameter by the value given, which in this case is 8. I now drop divided by 2. Now, what is 8 divided by 2? Yes, the answer is actually 4. Now, if I go back and I look at the unit, because 4 is incomplete, the unit that I started with is centimeters. So my answer is going to be 4 centimeters. Now, let's try a different example. Example 2. I'm gonna put the formulas next to me real quick so I can use them in the second example as well. Now this time I told you that the radius is equal to 3 centimeters, and I'm gonna ask you to solve for the value of the diameter. Now let's reflect on the formulas and check again which one should I use. If I look at the first one, the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius, and this is exactly what I want to find. I want to calculate the diameter. The second one, however, says radius is equal to, and I do not want the radius. So, I do not want to use the second formula. I will use the first one. Now, if I remove the second one real quick and I just keep the first one, the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius. Like we did before, first I drop the 2 times, and then I replace the value of the radius with its corresponding one or the given one, which in this case is equal to 3. So 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Now, is my answer complete? No, I have to go back and check the unit that's given. The unit that's given here is centimeters. So my answer is going to be the diameter is equal to 6 centimeters. Here's a math quiz for you to try on your own. Make sure to solve it. Write the answers in the comments. Calculate the radius of the following circle knowing that the diameter is 16 centimeters. So in this case, I gave you that the diameter is 16 centimeters and I'm asking you to find the radius. Go back and check the formulas. Check which one are you going to be using. Solve it and write your answer in the comments. Thank you. Enjoy.